Hi guys, welcome back to the show. We have the woman in charge right here, Miss Shaka Cobb.
Hey Frank, how are you?
I'm all right. Let's jump right into this thing. So you're a journalist, correct?
Right.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into the Daily Citizen.
Well, I'm Shaka Cobb. I've been writing since 1995 professionally, since I was a sophomore in high school, and I did that for about 3 years at this place called Vox Teen News. That's how I got my start. I did it for 3 years, no pay, but plenty of experience. And from there, I just went on. I'm originally from Atlanta, Lithonia High School and Clark Atlanta University. And
The
so,
Panthers.
yeah, the Panthers, CAU, find a way, make a way. So here I am today.
Okay.
I just been at different papers, and I think me starting out so early and having that experience but not getting paid helped me get to where I am today. My ultimate goal was always to work at a daily paper, and this is my first daily. I've been at Chatsworth Times and some more papers, but this is my first daily and I love it.
That's great. So a lot of people don't know what a journalist is or what a journalist does. What is it that you do on a daily basis at the Dalton Daily Citizen?
We tell stories. We tell your stories. I've always wanted to do something to help people, but I didn't want to be a doctor because I just can't handle that kind of thing. Policemen couldn't handle that either. And so I found that I was good with words and I can help people in that way. So I tell stories. We tell stories in the community. Sometimes we'll take national stories and localize it, like things that's going on nationally, and find a way to make it, you know, compatible here to Dalton. So we just tell people stories. We help get stories out about people. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. When there are bad stories, such as someone getting arrested or such and such, we always say, well, you know, my motto is I don't make the news, I just tell it. So if you're not doing anything, you know, it's nothing to tell. But yeah.
I do see the post. If something comes in, you get dropped or whatnot, they can send in something and they'll say that it was dropped or whatnot, something like that. So going from there, I know you say you went to Lithonia High School.
Right.
So did you do any extracurricular activities? What was it that you did?
I was on the debate team at Lithonia, newspaper staff, which I started the school paper my junior year. We didn't have a school paper, so I went to my principal and said that I'm bored. There's nothing here for me to do besides yearbook. So I would like to start a paper, and he allowed me to start the paper, and it's still there today. Debate team, newspaper staff. I did drama, of course, and that was just about it. Yeah.
I can actually see you being in class with your notepad and taking notes, and I can actually see you doing that. Was that you?
Yeah, I did take a lot of notes, but I talked a lot too.
Oh,
I was a talker. I'm still a talker, but yeah, that's some people they understood better by just remembering. I had to have it down on paper so I can go back and look at it. So I was a note taker, and I still am this day.
So that's good. So being a journalist, once again, I know you have to go into certain situations that maybe have a lot of pressure, or maybe situations like going into a nursery or to a school like that. Can you talk to us, the people or the journalists that's coming up? How do you handle those situations? Can you give us examples of things that you do?
Well, first of all, you have to remain professional. You can't take sides. You have to remain neutral, and you're there to do your job and tell the story. There are some times where I've covered events or covered something that kind of bothered me in a way, or I didn't agree with it. I didn't necessarily enjoy talking to the people I was talking to, or like when I did crime reporting, I definitely didn't like going into the courtrooms and hearing those testimonies of kids, especially, that really did something to me and that stuck with me. So you just have to try to your main objective is to get the information so you can relay it back to the public. So you can't let your personal feelings get involved. It's hard because you know you're human first. Before you are a reporter, I'm a woman first, you know, and I'm a person, so I'm human. So. You know.
Man, so you're definitely better than I would. I have to tell Jamie down there at the paper, please don't fire me. I need my job, but I just cannot cover this story here.
Yeah.
So, speaking on Jamie, is he a great person or contact about distributing the stories or not?
Yes, Jamie is the editor, the managing editor of the paper. He's a really cool guy. When you first see him, you can tell right off he's cool. He has this long beard, this cool ponytail. But Jamie's really cool. He actually hired me. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. I like working for Jamie.
Okay, that's good. So,
Hey, Jamie.
so let's introduce you to the community as well. I know you new to the Dalton Doe Citizen staff.
I am.
Tell us about your family, your beautiful little girl. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, my husband is Roderick Cobb. We've been married. It'll be 5 years in October. We have a 2.5-year-old energetic daughter, Faith, and she's just. My mother-in-law always says she's been here before because she's. I mean, some of the things she say, her personality and just how she is she's definitely been here before. And she's such a joy. I never knew that I can love so much.
Love so much.
Yeah.
That's it. Faith.
Yeah.
You gotta look out for Faith.
Oh,
She's real smart. She's talking already at
Oh,
2
yeah.
years old.
She's definitely talking.
Does she get that from her mom?
Definitely, because my husband is quiet.
Roger is quiet.
No, yeah, he's quiet, but Faith is a talker like her mom.
Okay.
And she says exactly what she thinks like her mom.
That's
so.
right. Okay. All right. Hey, Faith. So before we get you out of here, is there anything we need to be on the lookout with either you or with the Dalton Daily Citizen? Is there anything new coming out?
Well, we're just getting the stories out. I know the sports guys are getting ready for football season, which is happening pretty soon. And, you know, the holiday season is coming up. We always do a lot with that. And just basically, when people send us stories or we find out stories, we like to get the story told.
Okay, that's it. So now we're at the portion of the show here where we play a game. If you guys been following me on the internet, you know I never lose on these games here. So the game today will be helium voice interview. So if you could get your balloon. And if you guys all know that helium, it does something funny to your voice or whatnot. So, Ms. Cobb, we know you from being on the other side of the paper. Now you're here in front of the camera.
Oh, yeah.
So we want to hear your voice here, okay?
Oh, okay.
So I'll ask you a question or two with this here balloon, and we would like to hear your story, okay?
Oh, okay.
So, Ms. Shaka Cobb, can you tell us your interesting story?
An interesting story about me is.
Okay, last thing before we go.
I never told my story.
Ms. Cobb, how can people follow you on social media?
I am Shaka Cobb on Facebook. I am Shaka_Cobb on Twitter. And I am Mommy of Faith 34 on Instagram.
On Instagram, that's it. You guys make sure to follow her. And don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.